Music has always created fortunes, but the wealthiest musicians alive today built wealth that extends far beyond record sales and touring. Brand deals, business ventures, streaming royalties, and billion-dollar company stakes have created a new class of musician billionaire. Today, we rank the 5 richest musicians in the world right now, based on verified and estimated net worth. Andrew Lloyd Webber holds 5th place with a net worth of approximately $1.2 billion, around 1.1 billion euros, accumulated from a portfolio of musicals that have run continuously on the world's stages for decades. The Phantom of the Opera ran on Broadway for 35 years, the longest-running show in Broadway history, generating hundreds of millions in ticket revenues across its global productions. His other works, Jesus Christ Superstar, Evita, Cats, and School of Rock, have each produced decades of touring and licensing income. Lloyd Webber's wealth is unique on this list. It was built not on recordings or touring, but on intellectual property that other people perform in thousands of theaters around the world simultaneously. Paul McCartney has an estimated net worth of approximately $1.3 billion, around 1.2 billion euros, making him one of the few musicians who built genuine billionaire wealth primarily through music rather than business diversification. He co-wrote most of the Beatles' catalog, over 600 songs including Yesterday, Let It Be, Hey Jude, and Blackbird, and the royalty streams from that body of work are virtually incalculable. His post-Beatles solo career added 26 studio albums and multiple decades of world tour. McCartney's wealth is the product of 60 years of sustained commercial success in an industry that renders most artists financially fragile within a decade. Rihanna holds 3rd place with an estimated net worth of $1.4 billion, around 1.3 billion euros, and the majority of that wealth did not come from music. Fenty Beauty, launched in 2017 with LVMH as partner, generated $100 million, around 92 million euros, in its first 40 days of sales and redefined cosmetics industry inclusion standards by launching with 40 foundation shades when the industry standard was 12. Savage X Fenty, her lingerie line, became a billion-dollar business by offering body-inclusive sizing that traditional lingerie brands had ignored for decades. Rihanna's music career produced 9 studio albums and Billboard chart records across every major format. But it is her decision to build businesses rather than just endorsements that elevated her into the top tier of musician wealth. Taylor Swift enters at number 2 with an estimated net worth of approximately $2 billion, around 1.8 billion euros, and what makes her position extraordinary is how she got there. Swift is widely recognized as the first musician in history to cross the billionaire threshold primarily through music, touring, and catalog ownership, rather than through business diversification. Her Eras Tour became the highest-grossing concert tour in history, surpassing $2 billion, around 1.8 billion euros, in gross revenue. Her Taylor's Version re-recordings, a strategic campaign to reclaim ownership of her own music, generated billions of additional streams, and demonstrated a level of business intelligence that reshaped the entire industry's conversation about artist rights. She is also Spotify's most streamed artist in history, with over 115 billion streams. Swift did not build a cosmetics brand or a tech company. She built the most valuable music career in the world. Jay-Z is the richest musician in the world with an estimated net worth of approximately $2.8 billion, around 2.6 billion euros, the first hip-hop billionaire, and the musician who set the original template for turning a music career into a diversified empire. His music catalog is extraordinary: 14 #1 studio albums and 24 Grammy Awards. But his wealth is the result of a systematic approach to business that used music as a platform rather than an endpoint. The Armand de Brignac champagne brand, the Dassay cognac label, streaming platform title, and a wide portfolio of real estate and venture investments constitute a business empire built with the same analytical precision he applied to verses. Taylor Swift may have become the most remarkable musician-billionaire story of this era, but Jay-Z remains the wealthiest musician on Earth. From Lloyd Webber's $1.2 billion, around 1.1 billion euros, in theater royalties to Jay-Z's $2.8 billion, around 2.6 billion euros, business empire. The richest musicians alive understood that music was the brand, not the whole business. Except Taylor Swift, who proved music alone can make you a billionaire. Which musician's wealth story surprised you most? Drop it in the comments and subscribe.